What's up, guys? Ranger here, and I'm back with another very special reaction. Nobody requested that I do this, but I decided to do it anyway. Um, and the video is Allison Road prototype gameplay. Now, I just learned of this just a few weeks ago. And if you don't know what it is, basically Allison Road is supposed to be a sort of successor to Silent Hill PT, the canceled Silent Hill's title featuring Norman Reedus, Daryl of The Walking Dead. And that game inspired the creator to create this game. And this was released this year, and this is the pre-alpha build of this. So let's see what it is. I'm really excited for this, and this is supposed to be horror-based and really good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in because I really want to see this, and I'm really looking very I can't talk right now. I'm looking very forward to giving an analysis on this. So let's check this out and see what it is. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1, click. Lilith. Prototype pre-alpha gameplay. Well, the graphics look gorgeous right now. Unless it's just like the intro thing. We'll see. Okay, correction. The graphics are absolutely stunning. They're gorgeous. I love the shadows, like you can see like a person there. I like that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. Can we turn my volume up a little bit more? It's supposed to be horror based, so let's see. Wow, the detailing is exquisite.
What the hell? My head. I need to find some aspirin.
Wow. Okay, so far, I love the detailing and the design, the overall layout. I love the design.
Let's turn that damn thing off.
But the voice acting, maybe it's just me, but it kind of feels like the voice acting kind of in the first few lines right there sounded kind of a bit dull. It picked up right there whenever he mentioned turning the TV off, so...
Huh. A wedding magazine?
It has picked up a little bit. The first few lines sound like... I mean, I know the guy was sleepy, but... Yeah.
What's that?
The heck?
Dad was such a drag?
I love the design and like the shading effect. I love that design for that. The shadowing effect is really beautiful. I love how it has that like smooth transition. It's not just one overlay or like an overlapping texture. It really has like it really has like the smooth transition, like the fading effect. I love that design. And the texturing is really cool. I mean, look at the texture on that envelope. Zoom-in feature I also like being able to examine something, though personally I think it would be good if you could actually zoom in just a bit further.
The last thing I want to do is
Okay, that's cool. PS3 controller, that's cool. A PS2 controller, I like that. Whoa! The heck? Locked. It sounds good too.
Pretty.
I half expected it to change. The sound's good. I love the design and the detailing. I mean, it has such a realistic tone and atmosphere to it. It's beautiful. And the sound effects are good. Okay, really good. That thunder picked up. That's really good. I could really hear that in the headphones. So, okay, the layout, the overall layout design is gorgeous. It has a lot of beautiful detail and texturing. I love that. And the atmosphere seems to be good.
Ugh.
A lot of detail. But, the voice acting isn't bad. Till 11 in the morning. And the sound is good. The sound
Six
effects.
members of one.
Thomas, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
Okay, the sound transition is good. Wow, that is beautiful. Though, I was going to say it could do with maybe like a lightning flash in the distance, but I think it adds a good effect of like the storm is on its way. So. I want to know, does the guy have the ability to run? Okay, that's a really cool texture design right there. I've seen those windows, so I love that texture. And I love the texturing, like, on the side of the house. I love that. And the shadowing effect, and the leaves blowing. Really beautiful. Really well done. And the shadow's really well done. Oh, the radio's off. Can you close it? Oh, okay. Oh, so there is no, like, on-screen prompt. Bosch? Okay. So you can interact with things, but it doesn't really give you, like, a pick-up prompt or anything on the screen. Okay. Okay, it says build. It's PC build right now because I saw the queue. Again, the texturing for everything is really well done. Okay, that kind of freaked me out there. Okay, the music is... I saw that! Or maybe that was just... Were those on the floor before? I don't remember. Okay. What's that, candy?
I don't need that right now.
Okay, the texturing for the bed, for like the covers and everything, are really well done. And I love the painting. That's very beautiful.
Huh?
The heck? is there so much stuff all over the floor? Dude, how many medications are you taking?
Oh, thank God. I thought I was out. Just need some water now.
I'm waiting for something to jump out. I'm going to keep my hands away just in case there's a jump scare or something, because... Good idea. One thing I'm uncertain of right now is the voice, if it's supposed to be like in your head, or if it's a voice that you hear off in the distance. Or if it's supposed to be like it's something standing directly behind you and the moment you turn around it's gone. I'm going to guess the latter. Intriguing yet creepy painting. Also intriguing yet creepy painting. I
gotta take a leak.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm noticing a pattern though, is that... Freak it! I'm wondering if there's like a set pattern, like if there are things you have to examine before things advance, or if just, I mean, like it's pre-scripted that you have to
there it is.
Go certain places and examine things before the story will progress, or if it will actually progress on its own. Like there's like a set sort of allotted time. That much I'm not sure of right now. Yeah, nothing bad ever happens in a bathroom in a video game, no, or a movie, no, never does. Need to clean the toilet. Was that mannequin head? Beautiful painting. I got a bad feeling about this. Close the bathroom door.
That's just great.
The beginning of man. The beginning.
How can the radio work with no electricity?
Death.
Yeah, let's just close this and stay in the bathroom until they break. Nobody's home! I didn't order pizza. Is it behind you? Please tell me that it's not behind you. Dude, no. Do not go outside that door. Do not go outside that door. Do not go outside that door. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, you stupid idiot. Run. Get your keys. Get in your car. Check the back seat. I don't even want to know. Oh, now it's open. Honey? That's totally normal. That's a lot of blood. Don't turn around. Dude. Freaking run! Yeah. Okay. I need to take some Nexium. Okay. 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 Whew. Calm down there. Okay. Okay. I have to say, this game does look wonderful. It looks amazing. It really, really does. Now, first off, this is supposed to be a successor to a degree of PT, Silent Hills, but this isn't a follow-up. This was inspired by PT. This is not like a sequel. So that's to keep in mind. This was inspired by PT, and I know that the guy I read up on this. Basically, the guy was inspired by PT, and I feel that one of the things that made PT so good, it wasn't the graphics, it was the sense of it was the sense of paranoia. I mean, there was a lot of really good horrors in it, but it was the sense of not really knowing what was around the corner. And I love that, and again with PT, I love that while so many people played it, not everybody experienced the exact same thing. There were things placed in different locations to that. The game basically, well, the trailer basically encouraged the game basically encouraged you to explore. I love that feature. Now, again, I think one of the things that made PT so good was it was a psychological horror. It put the fear in you, and there was a lot of different creepy elements going on. The game didn't just throw jump scares at you, cheap jump scares. It really put a sense of fear in you, and it encouraged you to explore, to examine things, and it made you have a sense of, I mean, within the small area that, pardon me, within the small hallway that, looping hallway that you were in, it made you feel like you were, like, isolated. Trapped in this, like a mental prison. You were trapped in a sort of prison, and you just had to keep exploring, to be able to actually find your way out. This right here, I gotta say, it's really, really well done, and I can honestly see in this where they got the inspiration for PT. Now, graphics. The graphics are are beautiful. Now, I am not someone that thinks that a game has to have extremely ultra-realistic graphics in order to be good. I'm not somebody that believes that. If the graphics are great or good or great, depending on the style, for me, the graphics depend on the style of game that it is. If it's a cartoonish game, cartoonish graphics are fine. The characters don't have to look like Alvin and the Chipmunks in CGI, or the Smurfs, or Garfield, or Scooby-Doo. It doesn't have to look like that. They can still be a cartoon and still be good. If they're going for like a more realistic tone for, in our world, then the graphics kind of helps if it does help if they look good. And so again, the graphics do look phenomenal for this. I mean, there's a lot of detail, there's a lot of texturing and shading. The shadows are great. There's a lot of beautiful elements in how everything is designed. I love the layout too. The layout for the area. It's a little bit confined, but then again, it's going for a house setting, so I can completely understand that. It's not an open world concept like Skyrim or Fallout, so I understand the concept of it being confined, which to a degree might actually help because there's less loading to have to be done, which hopefully would help with frame rate and loading times. Now, with this right here, again, there's a decent amount of room to actually explore. There's a lot of things to actually examine and check out. So again, I love the concept of it allowing you to be able to explore at your leisure. I love that. And then the music or the sound. The sound is really good. Like the thunder, you could hear it. It really sounded like it was off. It really sounded like it was off in the distance, like it was getting close, which was a really cool effect. And then some of the sound, like whenever you would walk away from a sound like such as the radio, you would begin to hear it begin to fade. Again, a really good effect. It's realistic and it really adds to it. It really adds to it. And the atmosphere for it was really good. I'm not really personally the voices of "I'm watching you." I kind of think in a way with what happened with the girl, the voices for that wasn't really necessary. I think the rest of the scares would have worked on its own. Um, because the voices, I mean, again, I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be like they were playing in your head or if it was something like standing behind you that the moment you turn, it's not there anymore. I'm not really sure. Um, but I kind of feel that the voices for that didn't really need to be used. Maybe just have like a sound, maybe like a footstep or a door creak somewhere, and made it feel more like there was something in your home, and it would seem more sort of natural to that. But that's just my thoughts on that. But with what led up to it, being like the girl again, as you could see by my reaction there, that was really good. The scare was good, and it did make you feel scared and paranoid that something was going on. And like walking into the bathroom, seeing sin, death on the wall, that was really good. And then the blood, and there was a lot of atmospheric build. I feel for this, there was a lot of atmospheric build, and it had done a really good job of being a psychological horror, but also being sort of a traditional horror game with having some scares come at you, and like since you don't have a weapon, you really have a solid feeling of of helplessness. You feel helpless, and so again, they did really good job with that. And I remember like whenever Markiplier played, I think it was the Evil Within, he made a mention about how that I think it was Evil Within, how because these creatures were coming at you and you actually had weapons, it kind of took away from the feel of being helpless. It kind of took away from the scare as you actually had a way to fight back. And so with this right here, I don't know that right now you're going to get a weapon. With the other one, you had Silent Hill, so you probably did. You probably did get a weapon later on. With this right here, this is completely different. So this gives them the opportunity to be able to explore, not using a weapon, and just exploring and finding other means to actually like escape and hide and things like that. So again, I'm really glad for that. Like I said, the atmosphere is really good. The graphics really help to to hammer in the atmosphere, and vice versa. Overall, I have to say the biggest element for this and the most important one is the concept of the atmosphere, is like how good the horror is, and the story. The graphics could be amazing and then the story completely suck and it's not worth the play. The graphics could be crap, and then people would complain about the graphics, and the story would be great, but they're like could have better graphics. There is a mix of in between, and for me personally, I think the graphics are really great for this game. I don't see them needing any improvement whatsoever. I hope that they don't try to improve on the graphics any, because I feel that the graphics are perfect as they are. And then I also feel that with the scares, what we saw there, I do hope they keep that in. I'm not sure, obviously, where this comes in. I'm kind of going to go out on a limb and guess that what we just experienced might be a dream, or rather nightmare, of the main protagonist. Like at that point, the thing comes at you, you wake up, and it's like a nightmare. That's just a theory that I have. Again, we won't know until the game actually comes out whether or not it's actually conclusive, what will actually happen, what the overall story will be. But again, I can understand. I completely see where they're getting their inspiration from PT, And so far with the pre-alpha build, I have to say I think they're off to a wonderful start. I mean, I think they're doing a really great job with it. There is a lot of really good creepy factor to it. I'm playing with I'm totally playing this with my invisible controller. Um, with my light on and me just watching this, not playing it, but watching it. I mean, you saw me actually get scared, so I can only imagine how much creepier this game would be if you're actually playing, you know, with the lights off, headphones turned up. So again, I think so far they're off to a fantastic start with this. I'm really looking forward to this game. It's still in development, obviously, and they do have a lot of backing for it. I'm not really sure how much more recognition that this video review can actually do. If it can actually help to increase the positivity for this game, then cool. I'm all for that, because again, I really want to see this game come to light. It has a lot of backing so far, and I mean, so far, like I said, it looks fantastic with what it is. Just what we saw within that 14 minutes, there is a lot of detailing with the graphics. The sound is really good. The atmosphere is also phenomenal. I won't say perfect, because everybody has a different idea of what perfect is whenever it comes to something like this. So I won't say perfect, but it is fantastic. And like I said, the scares were good. They were nice and solid. They didn't just hurl them at you. They were, I thought, pretty well paced. And like whenever it begins to amp up, you know, the creepiness factor, it doesn't just hurl it at you in one go exactly. It sort of builds it up to that you begin to anticipate something bad is going to happen. And so again, I think they did a really great job with that. And hopefully this right here is a good preview, a fantastic preview for hopefully a really phenomenal, really truly frightening horror game. Because the video game scene needs a really good horror game. I mean, I'm talking about a really good frightening make you crap bricks game. And this game looks to be that. I don't know if anybody else has done any reviews of this game, so far. I saw another recommendation over on the side. So if you guys want to check this, if you guys want to watch this video yourself, you can find the link of the video will be below. And check it out. Read up on it yourself. Give the developer support for this, because, like I said, I really want to see this come to light, and I really want to see this game come out. And I think I believe that it is an independent developer. So I could be completely wrong. I read that, but I forgot. So again, I apologize for that. But again, I love this so far. I love it. It looks great. There's a lot of elements going on here. There's a lot of potential in this, what it already has. There's a lot that it's already giving, and a lot more potential for what it could give. So let me know what you guys think below. If you want to check out the video yourself, please feel free to do so. If you want to check it out, if you just skip my watching of that to this point and you want to check it out yourself, please feel free to do so. Check it out, do a reaction to it yourself. I want to hear your thoughts on it. If you already watched it, give me your thoughts in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys again for joining me, and I will see you guys again next time with the next video that I do. Take care.